Formula is definitely the only thing, at least I know of, where you can get real hands-on experience designing, building, and racing. But really, designing and building is incredible because it's something that I know huge companies look for.
As an engineer, it'll set me up both. I can, if we do well as a team and a lot of sponsors like us, we like who we talk to, there's job offers there. A lot of people look at them and they're like, wow, that's what we want as an engineer, someone who can do that.
A big focus we have is designing for manufacturability. You can design a part, but that part can actually be made.
We spend months designing all the parts, figuring out, doing equations, figuring out what we're actually going to do before the car actually even gets built.
The chassis we design in-house. We have we used to cope them by hand. Now we have a sponsor that laser copes. We weld in-house, and we design the carbon panels you see. We design the nose cone. We make the molds. Every single part of the car that you're looking at, except for the engine, but everything around the engine, the exhaust, the intake, the throttle body, every single part of that car is designed by us, and probably about half of them are really made by us. So Formula's been on and off for quite a while, probably around 30 years, at least at UConn. But this iteration of Formula started in 2007, so this would be our 10th year. Definitely a lot of great alumni and incredible experience behind us. Really, any of the big companies you can think of, they work there, and the reason they really go for those types of people is because they have experience designing something, making it, watching it fail, going back to the drawing board, designing it again, and kind of all the processes that go with it.
If I went 4 years of school without going to Formula, I'd be like, wow, I know a lot about engineering. And then someone would ask me to build something. And I would be like, well, this is the first time I've ever actually built something like this. Every 10 minutes I'm building something new. Designing, building, seeing how it performs, and improving. So I think in any engineering field, you would definitely utilize what you learn here in your field.
It's incredible because you get the design experience and you know exactly what the manufacturers are looking for.
So every engineer, once you graduate, you go work for a company, and obviously that company also has other contacts that you're going to be reaching out to, talking about supplies and stuff. It just sort of gives you a pretty good a heads up for what you're actually going to face in the real life, talking to other people that aren't technically who you work for.
My favorite part is definitely the people. Definitely heavily engineering based, and that obviously also caught my eye. But really, working with people that are great is huge, and that's why I really kind of stuck to it and started devoting more and more time. If you come with questions, they've got answers, and they'll take an hour out of their day to explain something to you, which is incredible, and I loved it.
Everyone becomes friends. It's nice because anytime you have any questions, you can immediately ask. And a lot of alumni love to see the car continue to do well, because that's what you do. You're just setting it for the next years to do even better than the previous year did. So like a lot of alumni who are here working constantly, you never expect them to come back, but Formula is a family pretty much. It's just amazing what kind of friendship and family it builds.
We do it because we love it, really. So we have competition May 9th.
We go out to Michigan, and there's a bunch of different events. So there's a cost report event. So how does our car do versus others cost-wise? And we have a business presentation. So we actually have to have 2 people go up and talk in front of judges for like 10 minutes. We also go and speak in front of 5 or 6 design judges that come and question us about the car. We present to them all our design reasoning and changes, why we do this versus this. And they want to see values. So we need data, why we're doing this. And then you also obviously have the race portion. We have an autocross 1-lap race. We have an endurance 22-lap race, which is what the big end goal is, finish endurance. Because a lot of teams don't even finish. 1 drop of oil on the track and they pull you. One bolt falls off the car, you get pulled. You don't finish endurance. And then you have skid pad, which is you do 2 laps to the right, 2 circles right, 2 circles left, and they take your best time. We've had a lot of really big railroad crossings in the way that have definitely impacted the team and set us back. But honestly, I think the car will still do pretty damn well at competition. But if everything goes right, you might even see the best year we've ever had.